My name is Tony. I'm in Austin, Texas.
What's on your mind, Tony?
So I was thinking about the Ossoff thing, but hearing you talk about Philando Castile, I had a big question about that because I don't understand. It's been, the verdict isn't even a little bit cold, and they've released this footage, and I don't know if it was like a an open records request, or they've done such a good job of keeping it from the public until immediately after the verdict. Like, I don't see how they could possibly be doing this for any other reason but to specifically antagonize the community, right? Like why else would they do it? I mean, if they kept it cold for so long, couldn't they just leave it for another year, 2 years until people aren't thinking about Philando Castile anymore? Like, why right after the verdict then they release it? It's like almost vindictive in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I was wondering, I was curious as to how quickly, what made them get it out so quickly. I think that's actually a reasonable take. It may be the result of some freedom of information request and they couldn't get it prior to the end of the trial. But the truth of the matter is, if the community had seen, well, actually, no, let me take this back. I was getting ready to be naive and say that if the community actually saw this video, it's very possible that it could have muddied the jury pool, and actually they would have come back with a guilty verdict, but that still would not have changed the verdict. So there's really no reason that they would not have put this out in the first place. And now that it's coming out, it's really just a slap in the face of the community. I agree with you 100% there. Thanks so much for the call.